How y'all doing, my Ride and Die supporters? I pray everyone is doing well on this Friday. Here I am back with you again, your girl KC McDaniel. Just the topic I just wanted to discuss real quickly here. I was as I was looking at some of my subscribed channels, I came across this one on Nick at Night, and it's about a man shooting his girlfriend and also injuring some of his other of her family members as well. And as I was listening to this abuse supposed to have taken place with this um, couple, what they would call disturbance, this disturbance called, and this tragedy that had taken place with this couple. Now, a lot of times we look at these abuse stories of gun violence involved sometimes, and men that run down these women and attack them. We saw a movie about that. What was her name again? That played the woman that was trying to get away from an abusive marriage, but she just kept going back to her abuser. Just kept going back to her abuser. I just want to put this awareness out there because Nick at Night said people should share the awareness. So I'm just gonna share my awareness, okay, of these tragedies that happen in marriages or relationships, and we see people who go after their the victimize these women and these women that's in these abusive marriages or whatever it is. I don't know. This is 2021. COVID-19 pandemic still on the rise. People are getting their stimulus checks. A lot of people made obligations, promises, whatever. When I get my money, my taxes. Oh yeah, I forgot to include the tax season time. So we're gonna hear a lot of crazy things that's gonna be going on, especially among families and couples and stuff. People fighting over the stimulus or the income taxes or whatever it is. People claiming other people kids and they ain't getting their cut, and people just getting mad out of their mind, and they just gonna take people out. Just people just losing themselves over this stimulus money. Now I wanted to just bring my awareness saying that sometimes, I don't jump on the bandwagon all the time saying, oh, the man is the villain here and the woman is the victim, and she didn't do anything to cause any of this harm and injury to herself. A lot of times when you know somebody is violent and abusive, unless you not really wrapped too tight, you know when a person have those traits. You know. Some people say you don't know. You know. You listen to conversations with them, some of their changes of their behavior. There's nothing that I believe that you can't tell when someone is could be triggered, okay, to do something to harm someone at a point. When they just snap, certain behavior patterns, certain things they do, you could tell when a person has reached their limit of someone doing something to them and they just like snap. I don't know. I don't really know about that relationship. I don't know how those two, that couple communicated with each other. I don't know the history of their relationship or the nature of the relationship whatsoever. All I know is what's been reported, that he shot her 11 times, and family members were also injured and shot. No one died, nobody died, everybody lived, even her. But everybody's looking at this man as the villain, and then he went on social media after what he did. So it's really kind of hard to tell if he was really not provoked, to do the things he's done, or maybe somebody, I don't know, because some people just do that. But I'm just saying, people know who they dealing with when they dealing with them. You can see the signs of a person when you know they are a little off and they reach their limit and they ready to just like flip out. And sometimes what comes from their mouth, if they say they're gonna do something, they're gonna do it. So you got to be really, really pay attention. You have to really, really pay attention to those things. And I said sometimes with these women talking about, oh, they went through years and years of abuse. I mean, there was always resources out there to help you to get away from someone. Sometimes they even have to take for you to relocate to another city or a state or a town, wherever, and don't let nobody know where you at. Don't be in communication with even your own family members. To tell them where you at. You can call and say, "Yeah, I'm out, and I ain't telling you where I'm at, but I'm okay." You could call and do stuff like that. You don't have to, especially when you're trying to get away from somebody who's after your life or to harm you or to hurt you or whatever, and you want to be in a place of safe haven. And also for if you have children, you want to put your children in safe haven. So there is resources that are out there to support and to help women that are in an abusive relationship, so that it won't end up to get to this point in being shot or even dead, killed, murdered. So you might have to move to another city, and there's resources out there. Find out about things at your job. If your job can help you out, you need a transfer of a position. Those things can be reported that you did ask for help from your job, and keep a record of like all the places you went to get support and help to get away from being an abused wife or abused girlfriend or whatever. It's all kind of, there's billboards all over on buses and places you might go, like they show you signs of women that want to get out of these abusive relations. They've done commercials about advertising for women that want to come out of being in abusive relationships. Sometimes some people just want to stay. Oh, they scared. I ain't scared. If somebody gonna kick my behind and somebody talking about threatening my life, I'm finding any place I can to get help. I'm going to go to the, not only just to the police. Of course, I'm gonna get that report done. A protection of from abuse, a PFA. Of course, I'm gonna get something like that. But also, you have to do what you got to do as far as protecting your children. If you have children with the person, places you can go and they can transfer you. Even in some of these shelters, they can transfer you to another state, another city, as long as you got a job, get you to that shelter somewhere, and get you, settled in or whatever. You might have to put things in storage and an emergency storage, whatever. Every family can help you out doing some of that, something like that, or you can get somebody maybe you don't even know to help you. Sometimes those be the best ones to help someone you don't know. Okay, that can say, "Look, I'm going through something here. I need help to get some stuff to storage. I need you to help me to get. I can't pay you whatever you might be looking for, but can you help me, please?" There's places you can go to get away from a man if he talking about taking your, blowing you away and doing this and that. Some women, they go back, they keep coming back, and sometimes they stay there until the point where they turn on them and they try to kill them, so and so, and then they try to use that storyline or their story and everything to gain empathy. There are resources out there to get you the help you need to get away from your abuser. No one has to stay with anyone who doesn't value you. I'm just putting this message out there. Don't go back. If you feel he punched you in the eye, black in your eye before, or he has done anything or made any verbal threats to you, even if it comes to that point, that's a sign right there to say, two, two, two. Anytime anybody make a verbal abuse, talking about, "I will knock you out, so and so, I will do this, that, and the other," and they making it, eventually they're gonna, eventually you're gonna act on it. Okay, so you had your warnings, you had your signs. Don't stay with someone can harm you or have no value to your life or your children. Don't even keep your children in that type of environment. There is help out there. The word of God said, "You take one step and he will carry you the rest of the way." He will send you to places you need to go, direct you in the places you need to go, that can give you the resources you need so you can get away from your abuser. And I'm not going to cancel this man out and say that this man, I don't know like I said, I don't know what went on throughout the history of that relationship. I don't know the nature of that relationship they had. I don't know how the family got involved in it and also became victims themselves of his outrage and his anger dispute and his shooting off with his gun. But anyway, I got to get out of here because my video is about to stop. But I just wanted to just come bring that awareness because there's help on the way. There's help out there. Do not stay. Any sign of abuse, anybody making verbal threats to you or anything like that, get away. And even if you have to go to somebody on your job in the human resource department where they could keep it confidential that you need a transfer of what you're going through, and also get your help through your case manager. They will assign you to